Hey everyone, it's Jacqueline for Pixie Dust PhD, and today we will be continuing our Disney Vacation Club Home Resorts Fast Facts series. In this series, you can expect highlights for everything you would need to know about a DVC home resort located on Walt Disney World property. This includes things such as theme, cost, inventory size, transportation, recreation, dining, and any quirks about the resort or the rooms that may make it a love or hate home resort for you. Today, we'll be going over the Animal Kingdom villas. Before we get started, if you have any questions about DVC basics, especially some of the jargon, be sure to check out the other videos on my channel. You can click this card for my Disney Vacation Club playlist, and I will also leave the link to that down below in the description. On to the topic of Animal Kingdom villas. This DVC resort is not a standalone DVC resort, rather it is part of the Animal Kingdom Lodge Deluxe Hotel. The Animal Kingdom villas are comprised of two separate sections. There's Jambo House and then Kidani Village. But note that unlike for Copper Creek and Boulder Ridge, where those are actually separate Disney Vacation Club home resorts, Jambo House and Kidani are both part of one Disney Vacation Club home resort, and that is Animal Kingdom villas. So when considering your options for a DVC home resort, if you like the Animal Kingdom villas, you won't need to compare and contrast Kidani and Jambo nearly as much as you would for Boulder Ridge and Copper Creek. If you buy Animal Kingdom villas as your DVC home resort, you will have equal access to both Kidani and Jambo. The DVC villas in the Jambo House side opened in 2007. Essentially, the Jambo House DVC villas are located in that main Animal Kingdom Lodge building, and therefore you're sharing literal space with standard deluxe hotel rooms. In contrast, Kidani Village, which opened in 2009, is its own standalone building adjacent to the main building. The Kidani building contains only DVC villas. These Animal Kingdom villas were last renovated in 2016 with a soft goods refurb. Being part of the Animal Kingdom Lodge, the Animal Kingdom villas share the same theme. Overall, the whole thing is very immersed in the art and culture of Africa. But in my opinion, the huge feature of this resort is the various savannas. Here you can enjoy viewing the wildlife from the balcony of your room. There are actually 4 different savannas located around the Animal Kingdom villas and Animal Kingdom Lodge property. That's Arusha, Uzuma, Pembe, and Sunset. And you absolutely can book a room with a savanna view, but if you don't want to splurge either the money or the points for that, then there are lots of wonderful viewing spaces open to the public. For example, many of the hallways around the hotel feature large windows that you can feel free to hang out at as you watch the animals. Now let's go over a main factor, cost. If you purchase directly through Disney, that initial purchase price is currently set at $176 per point. Nothing about DVC is inexpensive, but this price point does make Animal Kingdom villas one of the least expensive options. Following suit, the resale prices are also generally fairly low. Typically, you can find contracts for around $110 per point. The number of points required for a stay at Animal Kingdom villas is also pretty reasonable. In 2021, a week-long stay in a standard view studio in the lowest season will cost you 76 points for a week. During this DVC season, that is the third lowest option of all of the home resorts located at Walt Disney World. And if you're willing to stay in a smaller accommodation, this is termed value. A value studio for the lowest DVC season in 2021 at the Animal Kingdom villas is only 55 points a week. That is the absolute lowest you're going to find. And overall, you will find similar trends for all of the villa sizes. If we don't count those value accommodations right now and compare apples to apples, meaning let's look at the standard rooms, Animal Kingdom villas for the most part is going to be reasonably priced. It won't be the absolute least expensive amount of points you can find on Walt Disney World property DVC home resorts, but it's going to be in that bottom tier and absolutely is reasonable and generally considered a good value. Annual dues, which absolutely add up over time and are something you should be paying attention to when comparing and contrasting various home resorts, in 2020 at Animal Kingdom villas are around $7.67 per point. This is an increase a little over 3% from the 2019 annual dues. For 2020, this amount of dues is actually fairly high, only lower than Riviera, Old Key West, and Boulder Ridge. But generally speaking, the overall cost of Animal Kingdom villas is pretty good. Annual dues are on the higher end, but you really don't need a ton of points in order to maximize your value, and that initial purchase price is also relatively low. The Animal Kingdom villas contracts expire in 2057, so you also have plenty of years of use left on those. The inventory at Animal Kingdom villas is relatively large, boasting between 458 and 708 rooms overall. The Jambo House side, being integrated into the existing hotel, is actually much smaller. Jambo House features 46 dedicated studios, 82 lockoffs, and 6 grand villas. Therefore, the bulk of the rooms is in the Kidani section, which is of course much larger. Kidani Village features 140 dedicated 2-bedrooms, 168 lockoffs, and 16 grand villas. So in total, that is 46 dedicated studios, and all of those are on the Jambo House side. 0 dedicated 1-bedrooms across all of the Animal Kingdom villas, 140 dedicated 2-bedrooms, and those are all in Kidani, and then 250 lockoffs and 22 grand villas spread out across both sides of the resort. Again, if you buy an AKV contract, you will have equal access to both of these, but if you are particular about your room type and the floor plans, you may want to pay attention because they do actually differ between Jambo House and Kidani. We've touched on this a little bit already, but a really unique thing to note is that the studio's 1 bedrooms and 2 bedrooms all offer 2 really interesting categories for DVC, that is value and concierge. Similar to how other resorts may have views like Standard View, Lake View, and Theme Park View, instead the Animal Kingdom villas have this value category, which is very interesting, and then your Standard View, the Savannah View, and then the concierge category, which is pretty unique. Let's talk about value first. Value category rooms are simply smaller than their standard room counterparts. For example, a value studio comes in around 315 square feet, whereas a standard deluxe studio will come in around 365 square feet. There are 8 dedicated value studios on the Jambo House side, as well as 10 lock-offs on the Jambo House side that include that value studio option. A value 1 bedroom sleeps only 4 people, as opposed to a standard 1 bedroom will sleep 5. This is because with that lack of space, they also removed a sleeper chair out from the room. Value 1 bedrooms come in at around 630 square feet, whereas a standard 1 bedroom will come in between 710 and 807 square feet at the Animal Kingdom villas. For value 1 bedrooms, there are just those 10 lock-offs on the Jambo House side. And for a value 2 bedroom, those only sleep up to 8, whereas a standard 2 bedroom will sleep up to 9. Similarly, this is because that lack of sleeper chair. Value 2 bedrooms are just under 950 square feet, whereas a standard 2 bedroom will put you between 1075 and 1173 square feet. And similar to the other categories, for value 2 bedrooms, there are just those 10 lock-off options at the Jambo House side. That other very unique category is, of course, concierge. Staying concierge will be the most expensive option for Animal Kingdom villas. This gives you access to the Kilimanjaro Club concierge, meaning that all of those rooms are located on concierge level, which only exists on the Jambo House side. So naturally, there are no concierge rooms located in Kidani Village. Ignoring value-sized accommodations for this portion, let's discuss and compare room sizes. For deluxe studios, room sizes between Jambo House and Kidani Village are essentially the same. I think they officially differ by 1 square foot, but really you won't notice. However, other villa sizes have a significantly increased discrepancy in size. 1 bedrooms at Jambo House come in at 720 square feet, whereas the 1 bedrooms over on the Kidani side are around 807 square feet. These 1 bedrooms that are part of Kidani Village are some of the largest 1 bedrooms on Walt Disney World property. Similarly, the 2 bedrooms on the Jambo House side come in at around 1,075 square feet, whereas those 2 bedrooms at Kidani are around 1,173 square feet. That's an extra 100 square feet for the same amount of points. But conversely, the grand villas in Jambo House are actually larger than those in Kidani. 3-bedroom accommodations on the Jambo House side come in at around 2,349 square feet, versus those on the Kidani side come in at 2,201 square feet. So if space to sprawl out is important to you, be sure to pay attention to these differences when booking your room and making your room requests. Also worth pointing out is that the 1-bedroom villas on the Kidani Village side have 2 full bathrooms, whereas 1 bedrooms at Jambo House have only 1 full bathroom, although there is at least a double sink. And keeping with that trend, the 2 bedrooms on the Kidani Village side have 3 full bathrooms, whereas the 2 bedrooms on the Jambo House side have only 2 full bathrooms. And the final room difference that may be very important to you is for those grand villas. 3-bedroom accommodations on the Kidani Village side are split up over 2 floors, whereas those 3-bedroom grand villas on the Jambo House side all reside on the same level. The resort overall is pretty dang large when you take into account the Savannah. However, you obviously won't be walking through the Savannah, so if you consider only the parts that you would have to navigate on foot yourself, the resort size is fairly manageable. There is internal transportation from the Kidani side to the Jambo side that you are free to take, but you can also walk. The walk is not particularly scenic by any means, and I'm sure that it is subjective how brutal it is, but it's really not that far. I would guess it's slightly under a half mile. When I did this walk staying at Animal Kingdom Villas, getting from the Kidani side over to the Jambo main lobby took me around 7 or 8 minutes. You can really expect anywhere between 5 and 10 depending on how fast you walk. Transportation from Animal Kingdom Villas to theme parks will be by bus only. And yes, even to the Animal Kingdom theme park, you will be taking a bus. Even though you're at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, you are not close enough to walk. The bus stop on the Kidani Village side is in front of the south wing. If you're staying at the far end of the north wing, especially if you have young children, this can be quite a trek. And there's also a bus stop outside of the Jambo House section. But generally, bus service is not shared with other resorts, so you'll just have those internal bus stops to get through before you're off and on your way to the theme parks. If you have a car, parking for the Jambo House side is just in that main parking lot. So you're not far from the resort by any means, but you won't be parking right out front of your villa. In contrast, on the Kidani side, you can park right in front of your villa, and there are also spots that are completely covered. So that means your car can be shaded, which is so nice in the Florida heat, and if it's pouring down rain, you won't have to worry about that. From your parking space, you can navigate to any of the elevators, and you will take that up to the floor where your room is on. For recreation, there are 2 main pools at the Animal Kingdom Lodge that you can of course access as a guest at the Animal Kingdom Villas. On the Jambo House side, we have the Uzuma Pool, which is around 11,000 square feet, making it one of the largest pools on Walt Disney World property. And the pool on the Kidani side is the Savannas Springs pool. Both feature zero entry as well as whirlpools, and both have kiddie areas. At Uzuma, this children's area is a wading pool, whereas over on the Kidani side you have the Uwanja camp, which is basically a water playground. For water slides, the Uzuma pool features a 67-foot water slide, whereas the Savannas Springs pool over on the Kidani side features a 128-foot water slide. Other recreation options include an arcade, basketball, fitness center, shuffleboard, spa services, on-site sauna and steam room, tennis courts, campfire, and barbecue pavilions. But of course, the main recreation, in my opinion, is sitting down and watching all the action on the savannas. Additionally, resort guests can pay an extra fee to experience the Wanyama Safari. This is a 3-hour safari and dinner experience. You get to spend time with cast members from the animal programs to learn about the history and care of the animals on the savannah. This boasts super amazing photo opportunities, and your experience ends with a multi-course dinner at Jiko. For dining, most of the options are going to be on the Jambo House side. Boma, Flavors of Africa, is an all-you-care-to-enjoy buffet at breakfast and dinner. The nearby lounge is called Victoria Falls, and that offers delicious appetizers and drinks in the evening. Jiko, the cooking place, is a signature dining experience offered at dinner. The lounge near Jiko is called Cape Town Lounge and Wine Bar, and of course features a wonderful selection of wines. The Mara is the main quick service option, and it's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They also sell some small grocery items. The Mara might be my favorite quick service option on all property, but definitely it is my favorite quick service located at a resort. The food here is so good, the quality is just unbelievable. And as a bonus, they typically offer mini zebra domes to go. Over on the Kidani side, there's Sanaa, which is table service for lunch and dinner, but a quick service or grab-and-go option for breakfast. There's also a lounge nearby Sanaa. More casual options include the Uzuma Springs pool for bar service, and the Maji Pool bar for lunch foods and bar service. Shopping is at Zawadi Marketplace in the main building and Johari Treasures in the Kidani building. Both feature snacks, sundries, grab-and-go type food items, as well as merchandise. And you'll refill those refillable mugs at the Mara, the Maji Pool bar, or in Johari Treasures. The dining options in the Animal Kingdom Lodge resort area are absolutely top-notch. And even if you're staying on the Kidani side, many of these options are a bit of a walk, but they are totally worth it. So that's an overview about Animal Kingdom villas, both Kidani and Jambo. If you're looking for decent monetary value as well as excellent food, this is a great option for a home resort for you. If you found this information helpful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell icon for notifications whenever I post new videos. Thanks so much to all of the wonderful subscribers and returning viewers. If you aren't yet subscribed but enjoy my videos, please do subscribe. It really means a lot to me and it would help me out. If you want to chat with me about anything Disney Vacation Club or Walt Disney World or Disney in general, go ahead and leave a comment down below, or you can find me on other platforms like Twitter and Instagram at PixieDustPhD. What's your favorite part of Animal Kingdom Villas? As you can probably tell from this video, definitely one of my favorite parts is the food. Is Animal Kingdom Villas a place you'd consider for your home resort? Let me know in the comments down below. I hope the rest of your day is absolutely magical, and we'll see you next time at PixieDustPhD.